What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another no limit drag racing video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be doing something that is something you may want to do pretty soon, because there is a new update that is on the way. It should be dropping this week, and it's going to be making some major changes to your suspension and wheel setup, along with a couple other things that, like your center of gravity settings and things like that. And any of you out there that have tuned your vehicle for any amount of time know just how much the slightest bit of adjustments changes your whole entire vehicle and how fast or how slow it runs. So first of all, what we're going to do here, we're going to take my TRACKHAWK that I currently have in-game here on the settings that it's currently on. Now, these will all be getting changed very soon, so this vehicle isn't going to be as fast once the update drops. We're going to be making several passes with the vehicle now, and then we're going to go apply all of these settings that will be, coming in the new update. So first things first, we need to jump into the vehicle right here, and we're going to go to the test and tune little place where we can get some times down and kind of see what this thing's running. I just ran like a 5.770, but I know I can get better than that. I kind of missed a shift a little bit, so we're going to run that and see just how fast we can go, and then we're going to make those changes. All right, and just like that, you see the vehicle just bouncing in here, and I think that's going to be going away very soon. All right, so here we go, you guys. We're going to run this and see what kind of times we can put down. Make sure I get my tires heated up to about a 125 right there. Seems to work really, really well with this tune. Now, it's going to be kind of difficult at first when that new update does drop, because you are going to have to go in and make several changes to your vehicle. And there we go. There we go. I feel like this is going to be a 5.7 run. Let's see what happens. What do we get? Okay, so a 5.728. We'll make one more run right there. See if we can get a little better reaction time to try to get into the low 5.7s. Now, as you guys can see, this TRACKHAWK right here, it's been featured in a previous video here on the channel. We went out and raced with it and kind of just ran the vehicle, and it did really, really good, especially being a 5.7 quarter mile vehicle. They tend to do very, very well. Now, all of that, like I said, will be changing soon. So make sure we hit all of our shifts just right, and now we should be good. Okay, I feel like that was a pretty good run. Okay, so a 5.762, a little bit slower, but our reaction time was better. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to grab one more vehicle that we have right here, and we're going to do a pass in it, or a pass or two. We have the Mustang, and then we have the Javelin. So let's go ahead and hop in the Mustang. I do want to run the Mustang. Let's go ahead and run this real quick. Now, we will be applying the changes to the TRACKHAWK there, and we're just going to see exactly what happens. We're going to see just how much that changes when you apply those different settings that will be coming in that new update. Like I said, they will be dropping that update hopefully this week, so expect to see that very, very soon. Again, you want to warm up your tires to about 125. I feel like that works for all of my vehicles, and I prefer that anyway. I tune around 125 degrees on your tire temp. All right, here we go. We are staged, and we are ready to go. Make sure we hit all of our shifts. Okay, now that showed a 250 on the digital display there, showing our speed. But of course, it is always a little bit different when you get into your time slip. So it is showing a 247.9. But when you do see that 250, you know that you ran around a 5.7, if not faster. So like a low 5.7. But as you can see right there, 5.770 in the Mustang. Let's go ahead and hop over to our other vehicle. This vehicle is going to be a 5.7 vehicle also. And then we are going to go back to the TRACKHAWK, apply all the new update, settings to the suspension, and see just how much that changes the vehicle. All right, here we go. Go ahead and heat up our tires. 125 is the tire temp that we are going for. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that. 126, we should be okay. As long as you can be like one under 125 or one over and still be just fine. All right, here we go. We are all staged up and ready for action. Okay, that was a little bit strange there with the gearing. Did you guys see that kind of jump for a second? We might have spun, so let's see. That was a 5.836. I want to run a 5.7 in all of these cars for you guys, and then we're going to go to the TRACKHAWK, like I said, and make our changes. All right, let's see if we can prevent the spinning off the line. Okay, I shifted a little early. I don't know. We may have ran a 5.7. Let's see. Okay, so a 5.781. My shifting could have been better, but we did get into the 5.7s, and mainly that's all I'm after right now. All right, now that we are back in the garage here, we're going to grab the TRACKHAWK and make our changes and see just how much this changes everything. Now, the transmission, we're going to leave the same, but the suspension, we will be changing. Okay, so clearance there is set to 20, so they're not going to be changing that. It's mainly about like your stiffness and your tire size and like your center of gravity and all that. So if we go to stiffness, we're going to, let's see. So it says the front stiffness minimum is going to be limited to 30,000. So let's go ahead and adjust this all the way up to 30,000. Man, that's definitely going to be up there. So where were we? Let's see. We were there. Now let's go all the way up to 30,000 just to see what difference that does make. Oh man, look at it raise up. All right, so we're going to go to the back here, and it says the rear stiffness, the minimum is limited to 20,000. So we're going to go ahead and raise this up to 20,000 just like that. Okay, so the vehicle is still pretty low to the ground, but it's a lot more realistic, I'd say now. I don't know if it's going to bounce around. I guess we'll have to hop into another test and tune and test that out. Now, as far as the bump and the rebound, I don't think they made any changes to that. So let's go ahead and adjust our weight here. We're going to adjust the vertical center of gravity. So it says the range has been changed from 0.05 to 20. So that means this will start out at the lowest setting being right there. So 0.05 all the way to 20. Okay, so it's going to change some things up a good bit. There we go. We got that. Okay, so that's going to look different in the update. So we're on the updated settings right there. Man, this vehicle, I don't know what it's going to do, but it's definitely going to be a lot different. Like they said, you may want to go ahead and tune around these specific settings just to get ready. Now we're going to go into upgrade here and go to our tires, and then we will make the rear tires a 31 inch. So we did that right there, and I think we are good to go now. It says the minimum rim size will be like 13, so we might as well just put that on just because. So let's go ahead and do that, and now I feel like we're gonna, man, this is gonna be a lot different. So front here, let's maybe go to 13. Let's keep that at about 18 right there. That looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna go into another test and tune with the TRACKHAWK with the updated settings. Oh wow, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. The TRACKHAWK looks, it still looks really good, but I don't know if it's gonna run down the track just like it did a while ago and make a 5.7 pass. All right, so 124 there. That's probably gonna be hurting us a lot, especially since the tires can't be, you know, as big as they were. All right, first reaction to the new updated settings. Okay, we did a wheelie. Imagine this vehicle still does really good. Oh man, 221, so we topped out right there. But what did we run? Okay, so we ran a 6.0, and with a little bit of adjustment to my transmission, I can probably get this vehicle right here to run like a 5.9, 5.8. Okay, so I've completely changed the gearing to where hopefully we won't top out at 221 again. At least hopefully around like 248, 247, something like that. So there we go. We got 125 on our wheels as far as tire temp goes. That's where you want to be. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, so second reaction here to the new updated suspension settings. Here we go. Here we go. Man, it's doing a wheelie. It's just because the center of gravity settings now. We're definitely faster this time. Definitely faster. Okay, so a 6.5. It felt faster anyway, but no, it was actually slower there with the previous transmission settings. Okay, so from a 5.7 to a 6.0 to a 6.5. So what we could do is just, you know, tune and really get this vehicle dialed in for a, you know, I'd say it's safe to see maybe like a 5.8. Real low 5.8, I feel like is going to be where all of the fast guys are. So expect to see a lot of people, you know, running 5.8s now rather than 5.7 and 5.6s. But who knows? People could get into like a high 5.7. We'll just have to see. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to go over all of the updated settings to the suspension that will be coming very soon in the next update. I hope this was helpful and kind of let you know what to expect when that update drops. But anyway, you guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.